Well, boys and girls, what? I mean, just what? They're the only words I've got. Leamington have won the Premier League, which means now we have to prepare for the Champions League, which is pretty scary. It's transfer o'clock. Oh, I can get this silly hat off. You get my party hat on. Oh, come on. Let's just get the confirmation. There you go. Leamington win the Premier League. Leamington hit by Premier League fever. The fans of Leamington will not be sleeping tonight as their manager Kevin Chapman and his team return triumphant with the Premier League. A spokesperson for the official supporters club commented that Chapman had done himself, the team, and the fans proud. Now, I guess we do a re-intro for the transfers, because we've got to prepare for the Champions League now. Remember, that was the goal for the season, get into the Champions League, because 3 seasons in the Premier League, we'd done 7th, 10th and 11th. Obviously, that year we qualified for the Conference League. We won the Conference League that season to get into the Europa League. But then Europa League disappointment and then just a collapse in the league last year left us very sad, and doing our big old rebuild that we did last summer, spending £250 million, whilst selling £130 million. We did a proper squad rebuild, and we then went and won the Premier League. We only conceded 25 goals. Wow. Who knew that I would build a Premier League champions team based on a solid defence? Good old Killer. Tell you what, Killer got some stick when we first signed him. 25 clean sheet. No, 17 clean sheets. Only 25 goals conceded. 7.11. Killer is signing of the century. I thought it said 38 million. It's shuffled some around already, hasn't it? So we've got 27 million. We haven't got a lot to spend. I think we do have to just focus on kids. If we look at homegrown players for our Champions League squad, Rodriguez becomes homegrown but is leaving before he becomes homegrown because he's a wang. Kevin Hatton, our third choice keeper, is already trained at club, so that's 1. And then trained in nation, we've got Connor Weaver, Devon Creel, Verdecia's on loan, isn't he? So he won't be here. So we've got those 3, so we need another 5. So we've got this summer, Rory Bailey, Marius Koenig, and Christopher Vold all become homegrown at club. Hold on, so does Showy Forward. So that's 4 this summer. So that's 7 across the 2. So we can't sell any of them. Then next summer, Plamen becomes homegrown at club. Then the summer after, Demir and Fontaine. So I think we just need to bring in another 2 or 3 kids. I don't think we necessarily need anything for the first team. It would be nice to get a left winger as good as the right wingers. I think Plamen and Marcelo have been fantastic. When Marcelo, 23 goals off the right wing, Plamen must be close to that playing up front now. 18 for him up front. But this left-hand side, we've got a lot of players because we keep bringing them in, but no one's really nailed down the spot. So Killian could probably leave. As much as he was a hero in the run-in, we spent a lot of money on him, and he's only started 3 games, and I think Showy Forward is probably the future on the left. Still 21, still got 5-star potential. I think that's where I think Showy Forward probably ends up in there. But Manson, this is where we can sell some players. We don't need 4 left wingers. Boy Spee. What a great name. I'm actually calling your kid Boy. It's Boy Spee. Oh yeah, left winger, of course. Ideally then, we want someone who can play left wing and up front, don't we? We want someone who can cover those 2. Oh, not Dylan. We've talked about Dylan before. The wang that he is. All Dylans are wangs. Sorry, Dylans. Oh, we won the league. What a surprise. Yes, Dundee United still have the takeover, their tycoon. So Remy gets signing of the season, as you would expect. He's been an absolute superstar. We won the league because I'm a great manager. Inspirational man. We're a 4-star club now, which is nice. It's a shame that Nawar's basically done now. He was on the verge of not being a regular anyway and doing his cruciate ligaments at this key moment. By the time he comes back, we're going to have moved on well beyond him. And Manson, those two as first teamers need replacing. And then we need a backup striker. Ideally, this guy could be the backup striker as well. So we just want a left winger and a centre mid. We don't need it. We did a big rebuild last summer. We don't need another big one. Right. Vasquez. So we don't want to do... Oh, there you go. Brighton have offered 29 million. Yes, we'll just take that one, please. 29 million will go down very nicely. It's more than we paid for him. It's more than Arsenal paid for him. It's more than Norwich paid for him. Killian. Blackburn are offering 40 million for Killian. All right, Blackburn. You've lost your minds, but yes, you can have him. Of course you can have him. Harrow, 32.5. That seems fair. And then Simonovic, 20 million there. I mean, these have all got wage contributions. I'm not that concerned about that because I don't think he was on a lot of money anyway. He was only on 26 grand. So, yeah, I don't mind paying a 5 grand a week wage contribution. Can you sort these in order? You should be able to sort this screen. When there's this many offers, you should be able to sort them. Right, that wage contribution is bigger. So if we decline that one, and then that makes this one the highest one now, doesn't it? Wherever it is. So then, no. So what's the highest one now? Because I want to do the make everyone else offer the same amount. 20.5. Where's there a higher one than 20.5? There isn't. So it just doesn't work then, does it? Good work again, Football Manager. Ah, there you go. It does work. The second time I try it, it does work. Of course. Record high. There's your all-time best 11. Should we get Decter back? What's he up to now? Playing for Antwerp. How's Theodros doing in his retirement? Having a lovely old time. Is he a coach yet? Nope. Probably never will be. Godwin left, didn't he? Godwin is enjoying life in Greece. He's probably used to putting his toilet paper in the bin rather than flushing it by now. This is some weird players in the all-time best 11. Has this always been this weird? Okoronkwo, Goodrum. We're going on a tour around memory lane. This is like team of the year from 20 years ago. Right. So next season, we're going to finish in the top half and get to the first knockout round of the Champions League. Yes, I can work towards those very conservative goals. We are going to finish in the top half. They're all happy with it. We're going to get to the knockout rounds of the Champions League. Remy is happy with that. Everyone else is indifferent. We've just won the Premier League. Show some ambition, lads. Right, for the training camp, there's no point going to China anymore because Goo's left. So we'll go to the United States and catch up with Theodros. Keller didn't win the Golden Glove, so Liverpool conceded even fewer goals. That's quite impressive. Look at that for a team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players in the team of the year. That'll do. With all this money that we've got coming in, should we just buy him? We've got 104 million coming in from these players that we're selling. Should we just sign Blackburn's centre mid and their striker? Their two best players. Oh, by the way, shout out to those people in the YouTube comments who, during the last transfer special, told me how rubbish it was. I agree. Really terrible transfers. They'll never amount to anything. Get that copied and pasted. Did anyone else come for me? My son's called Dylan, can confirm he's not a wang. Jury's out, I should think. Oh, of course we've got Everton. Hold the phone. Oh, he's not very good. Okay. Because he's a striker who can play out wide. Right, Vasquez is leaving. First pile of cash coming in. Killian has rejected Blackburn. You absolute moron. £40 million we were getting for you. go and play in the Champions League for Blackburn. Think of the assists you'd have got with that other guy in the team, Dierico or whatever his name is. And Harrow has rejected a contract. They all want to stay and play in the Champions League. Well, this puts a spanner in the works for my summer. If none of them want to leave, we're now getting even better offers for Killian, just flat 40 million offers. So it might all work out for the best after all. Simonovic is gone and Killian is going to Newcastle. Beautiful. I mean, he's a lovely piece of business there. Brought him in for 32 million. Scored such an important goal. Without that one goal from Killian, we don't win the Premier League. And then we sell him on at a profit. That works for me. Excuse me? Excuse me? FFP deficit? Champions League FFP deficit? So, question. How come, if they're both judged over a 36-month period, how come over here we're projected to make a loss of 7 million, but over here we're projected to make a loss of 53 million? But presumably it's the same 36-month period. Does someone want to talk me through that? It's just a bug. Is it? Is it? It'll be fine. We're not going to worry about that. When did I ever worry about money? So we've got best part of £100 million to spend. And we want a striker, a left winger, and a central midfield player. I really want Boysby. I think we're going to bring Boysby in. I mean, he's 6'4" and he's called Boy. It is a sensational name. The fact he's got 84 million suggests that's a release clause, though. He's going to be an absolute world superstar, isn't he? Can't really afford him. We've got Neil. Right, I'm Neil. I want Neil. Come on, Neil, in you come. Neil can play central midfield as well. He's wanted by Leipzig, and he's Brazilian, which definitely goes in his favour. And then for strikers, none of these are that exciting. So we'll meet the 84 million, but we're going to try and put 50 million of it on instalments. And we'll pay the rest up front and see what they say. I think we've got to do all 84 million in one go for this guy. Meanwhile, where's Neil? So he's nice and quick. He's a right footer who plays on the left. He is exactly what we're looking for. The only thing that could make him better is if he could play as centre forward as well. £51 million. Right, we'll offer 15 up front. 36 on instalments and see what they come back with. Beautiful. So we might get Neil. No, you're not having that, Neil. Come on. Beautiful. Easy. That'll upset the comment section on YouTube. I didn't really negotiate the contract. Oh, they get cross about that. Hi, YouTube. I know you're cross. Don't care. I'm having a lovely afternoon. He's not for sale at any price. We'll see about that, Utrecht. I mean, who the hell are you? Yeah, we are going to have to do 84 million as a flat thing for him, I think. It must be a release fee, a release clause. Oh, I see. You're going to handle the negotiations now, are you, Sam? I mean, am I comfortable with these? With what you've done here? We might be getting Spee. Boy and Neil. See, FFP's fine now. I need to worry about it. We can spend all we like. We're about to take £100 million out of the club budget. We're fine. Right, Neil, no offence, my friend. I am just going to delay you for a week because I want the other guy more. And I need to make sure we can afford you both. Please don't take offence at that. Oh, we've just signed him, apparently. I don't get to make the decision. Because he was a transfer target, it just happens without me being involved. Well, I love that. I really love every part of that. Well, Spee is in. I mean, that'll do. That will do nicely. What a name. 6'4". 6'4". There you go. The new Harry Kane has signed a new contract. He's up to 9 finishing now. Someone said 8 finishing before. There we go. Neil is in. Easy. We take Harrow off the transfer list. Squad is done. FFP is still fine, apparently. And now, I guess, we just wait and see what happens the rest of the summer. There's still the potential for loans. There's still the potential for free transfers. There's obviously the potential for players to decide they want to leave or big offers to come in for players that we decide we can't refuse. So we'll wait and see. Blackburn have not had a tycoon takeover, no. Everton have. That's a reasonably priced goalkeeper, boys and girls. Look at that. For only 27 million. He's on the transfer list. West Ham get relegated? No. Refusing to sign a new deal. He's a better shot stopper, better physically. Same for speed and mentals, much better communication. Both got one eccentricities, better aerially. The one area he lets down against Killer is his distribution. I think we have to buy him, don't we? How much money have we got left? No money. We'll worry about that later. Let's just buy him. We just do 4 million up front for no reason. No, 4 million. We don't need to get bogged down in the why 4 million. 6 million, right. Ungamer, where are you? There's the offers for Ungamer. Okay. Plowman wants... Now's really not the time, Plowman. I'm trying to do shenanigans. Thank you. Come back to me in like 2 weeks and we'll sort you out. Aha, offers for Juarez. 21 million. That works for me. Is he on the transfer list? Yeah, well, that should be him gone. Oh, good. We fail FFP for both elements of it now. We're not going to worry about it. Champions League money is coming. Offers for Juarez, accept all. Atten has his new contract. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The offers, I don't mind these offers for Ungamer coming in, but I wish they'd get a blooming wriggle on. Right, we've now got an offer for Kanyas, which is not enough money, really. We don't really need to sell him. To sell him, we need to get enough money to be able to go and buy a really good replacement for him. Right, and Gamer's gone, so we should be able to get the new goalkeeper in now. Talking of hiring a scout. How many scouts? I think we can take 3 new scouts, can't we? Right, we've got our new goalkeeper in. My director of football does usually sign the staff, but sometimes I hurry them along. Where's Southampton got this kind of money from? Is this another tycoon? Yeah, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? There's tycoons everywhere in this save. Right, that is our new look team. Oh, it's sexy. Look at it. Big boy right in there in the midfield, being incredible. We've got Neil out on the left-hand side looking stunning. We've got Kim in goal. That is key improvements in key areas. Doing, doing, doing. Everyone else still here. Plowman's injured, which is a little bit of a shame. We're going to win the league again, boys and girls.